Hey y'all, it's me Cody. Welcome to the CodiKnits podcast. I don't know what episode this is, but it's another episode. I'm Cody. You can find me on Instagram as nurse_Cody, and Cody is spelled CODI. I am CodiKnits on Ravelry, and there's a CodiKnits podcast Ravelry group, I believe, as well. I'm not super active, but I do host some giveaways there sometimes. Let's see. Yeah, that's basically, I have, that's basically where you can find me. I was thinking about other things, but I don't really use them. So it's basically Instagram, if you ever need to get in touch with me or whatever. I'm saying a lot. I feel weird because I recorded this yesterday and I don't know where to start. So I guess it's just start. I'm in my little crafty corner of my apartment, as you can see, and it's December 31st. You can hear the cars outside probably, and I apologize, but it's a beautiful day. I have the windows open. Diamond's actually out in the living room laying in the sun and enjoying that. So but you can probably hear the cars go by and stuff, but it's just a beautiful day. And I took down all the Christmas decorations yesterday, and I've just kind of been doing some cleaning, and I'm here in my craft room today to get ready for some things. I had a wonderful Christmas. I hope you all did too. The Advent calendar really made Christmas feel very special this year, so thank you, Candy, for agreeing to do this swap with me this year. You spoiled me rotten. She gave me she's supposed to give me mini skeins, and she spoiled me with lots of full skeins of yarn, which I love, every one of them. I'll show you a couple. But I just couldn't keep up with the Vlogmases, just because of life stuff and getting so busy. It was always really dark when I would get home, things like that. But I've been on vacation, and I feel like a brand new person, relaxed and rested. So, yeah. And then I also got a little bit of, disappointing news is that my student loan payment almost tripled for this next year. They base it on my income, and I don't know how they came up with the number, but it's a lot of money, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with things. Just be a lot tighter budget, but it kind of puts a damper on things, because I recently went and met with a financial planner, and it was such a great experience. And I wanted to start saving to go. I was planning to go to school in August if I got accepted. I wanted to start saving money to buy a house or a townhome or something like that, a condo. And now I just feel defeated because of the student loan issue. So I just got really frustrated. So I had a lot of that on my mind. I'm gonna make a plan. I'm gonna meet with the planner probably next week. I can talk to him on the phone or whatever, after the new year, just to kind of regroup and see what he thinks, see what I can do. And it is what it is, and it's life. Just, I didn't have, my parents, no one in my family went to college, so my parents didn't even graduate from high school. But they worked really hard their whole life, but they never had a lot of money. They never saved, had a savings for a college fund for me, anything like that. So when I went to school, it was all on me. So I did work and paid through school as much as I could, but I had to take out loans as well. So yeah, it's really hard to do things like buy a house in your 30s and that kind of stuff when you have to pay such high student loan payments, and your rent and your car and all the other stuff. So and then helping my mom, and so it just got me really frustrated and really kind of down. But it's gonna be fine. I'm I'm very blessed to have what I have, and I live very comfortably, and I have plenty of food, and I'm very blessed. It just got me down for a bit. But anyway, so that was basically between work and that getting me kind of depressed almost. Not really depressed, but I was pretty down, and I wasn't in a good mood. Let me say it that way. So it wasn't gonna be pleasant to deal with on camera. So yeah, anyway. But I wanted to film a podcast today, and for a couple of reasons. I took down all my Christmas decorations. I can't remember if I told you that or not, and I've been cleaning the house, and I'm in my craft room now. And I'm in this group that Aaron from Gimme Yarn 418 here on YouTube created, and it's called Craft from Stash. There's a Facebook group, and basically it's a group to try to encourage you to use your stash. I have lots of stash and lots of beautiful yarn, and I should use it. It's not like a yarn diet or a ban, and what you can do, and if you're interested in joining, let me know, but you set yourself a budget every month, and this is for all crafts. So if you knit, spin, crochet, cross stitch, any of that kind of stuff is included. So you make yourself a budget from like $0 to a month to like $45 or something like that. And every month so my budget every month I think is, I can't remember if I said $5 or $10. I have to go back and look. But you have that much money to use if you need to buy something. And you can, your money can accumulate. So like if I said $10, so if I don't spend anything for 4 months, I have $40, right? And then you also get a very minimal amount toward your budget for finished objects. And it's really small because the idea isn't to use your stash so you can buy more, it's to use your stash. Because a lot of us have excess. So so there's a little bit of a reward system there, but it's not a huge amount, which is good, right? Because the whole point is you don't want to be spending lots of money on new yarn when you're trying to use up your yarn. Anyway, it's really cool. So what I'm doing is I'm taking an inventory of all the yarn I have, and I'm putting it in my bullet journal, and I will, my favorite mug, and I will keep track. I'm making a spread in my bullet journal to keep track of all the projects I finish. Of course, I have my knitting journal where I keep, let's see if I have it over here. I thought I did. Where I keep written down, I must have put it back. But it was just like a traveler's notebook, and I keep a copy. I keep one of the ball bands, and I put the project and the designer and what yarn I used and any special things like that. I keep a little sample of the yarn in there, so it's kind of like a little scrapbook. And for Christmas, my godmother gave me a gift card. And what I bought myself with that is a Canon Ivy, and I cannot wait for it to come. What it is like you take pictures with your phone like you do, but you can print these pictures from using this Canon Ivy, and they're 2x3, so they're tiny, and they're sticky, kind of like Polaroid, but the quality is much better. Polaroid, I have one like an instant Polaroid camera, and it was always too dark, the pictures, and so it just didn't work. And so I'm super excited to get that, because I can use it in my bullet journal to in my bullet journal I use, like, it's my everyday to-do list, my calendar, my planner, but it's also a little bit of like a scrapbook, memory book. So I keep little things in there to remind me of special things that I did, like the garden lights when I went to that, things like that. So yeah, it'll be perfect for that, and for when I have in my journal, my knitting journal, I can take a picture of the finished object and put it in there too. So I'm super excited about that. Hopefully that'll hurry up and get here. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. But I want to take inventory of what I have a little better and kind of come up with some yarns that I have that I really want to use first, and match them with a project bag and a project, and put them to be used. So when if I get the urge to cast on a new project or whatever, I have it ready to go. So yeah, I don't remember if I started telling you, but I do have some finished objects. Problem is I can't show them to you because I gave them away for Christmas. So what I'll have to do is I'm going to put them in pictures in at the end of this video, because I don't know how to insert them in the middle of this while I'm talking. So I'll put them at the end, so you can see. There's the Papa's pullover, which I knit for my godmother, Lisa, and it fit her really well. I was super excited that it was she loved it. She was so happy and smiling and gave me a hug, because I don't know if I told you or not, but I told her I wasn't going to be able to do it. I couldn't figure out. So she was excited and surprised. So that was fun. And I think I showed it off in Vlogmas if you saw it, but I'll put some pictures. And then I finished some, so that was knit in Kid Silk Haze yarn. It was lace weight yarn held double. And it was silk and mohair blend. Whew. What else? Oh, and I finished a pair of socks for my aunt. Every year for Christmas, I knit my aunt a pair of socks. They were some Knit Picks Felici, and I can't remember the colorway name at the moment. But I knit using, it's self-striping, but I used the Hermione's Everyday sock pattern. I've always just knit her kind of vanilla socks, Fish Lips Kiss Hill, but I just felt like I wanted to do something different, so I knit her some Hermione's Everyday sock pattern, and yeah. So those are the finished objects I have, and I'll put them at the end. But I have been working on a couple of things. Not a whole lot. I've really not been knitting that much this break. I've been doing a lot of relaxing. I've read some. I watched some TV shows and movies, and I've been playing video games, which I have a Nintendo Switch I bought like a couple years ago, just so I could play Pokemon Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or whatever, and I haven't played it since, and so I've been playing that, weird, but I just got in the mood to play it, so that's what I've been doing. But I have knit a little bit. If you saw the Vlogmases, you'll seen this some already, but I needed a project to do my like a mini skein project, because I finished all the squares I'm gonna knit for my sock yarn blanket, which is super exciting. But I need to put a border, and I think I have the perfect yarn. If you keep watching, I'll show you. But I needed to something to cast on my minis, so I did that. And so these are from Candy, from my mini, what is it called? Advent calendar. So there's that. So I knit this first strip, which is super fun. And this is, I like this a little bit better, or one of the things I like about this is that I can use as much or as little of the yarn as I want. But with the mitered squares, you have leftovers. But like this wasn't one, this is one, just one I had, but I was able to use up all of it. And so that's kind of nice to be able to use the whole mini. I just keep knitting until I'm out of it, right? So that's kind of nice. So I don't have these little bitty mini leftovers that you can't really do anything with. So that's a perk. At first, I did not like this joining as you go method. It was a little bit fiddly at first, but now it doesn't bother me at all. I enjoy it. You get this nice little ridge here in the back, and it's because you slip the stitches on the ends. I don't know if I can, how well I can show that off, but I don't know. Yeah, you can slip the stitches on the side, so you got, it's easy to find what stitch you have to pick up. Sorry the lighting, but it is what it is. So yeah, you put this on some waste yarn. You go back and you can make it longer if you want. I didn't want to keep knitting long. I just wanted to knit a little bit, and then I'll knit a few this way, and then I'll make it a little bit longer, and or something like that. So yeah, these are some, I think these are just some Knit Picks straight needles that I always use. They're a 3mm or 2.5mm needles. They're wooden. I think they're just bamboo, but I really like these. But yeah, this is the Northeasterly. Forgot to tell you that. Forgot who it's by, but if you look it up on Ravelry, you've probably already heard of it, but it's everywhere on Ravelry right now. I have it in my Bags by Awesome Granny bag that I got. The books. Just really wanted to use this. And this is big enough where I can keep that in there for now, and I have a few extra minis in there, so if I want to work on this, I can just grab it. Let's see, the only other thing I've been working on is here. I have it in my little Dachshund bag. This is a gift from Night Owl Fibers, Rachel and her mom. Thank you. But I cast on some socks on Christmas, and I'm using it's Knit Picks Felici. I had it in my stash. It's called Sally. It's a color. This is really soft yarn, and it's really affordable. They're 50-gram balls, so especially Knit Picks has sales a lot. So if you want some sock yarn that's really soft and nice, it's 20% nylon and sorry, 75% merino. It's superwash, so they can go in the washer if you want, and 25% nylon. But they have all kinds of different colors, and they're self-striping. But I've only worked a little bit, but I have this will just be a vanilla sock, but I did a 1x1 twisted rib, and I'm using some signature needles that I got from Kirby for Christmas. She gave this to me, and I wanted to use them. I really like them so far. The cable is not my favorite right now, but I'm gonna give it a little bit of time. But I really love how sharp and pointy they are. I mean, these are super sharp. So I do like that. So I've had no issues with them. So I would recommend them. They're kind of expensive because you have to buy, like, they're so customizable, but you have to buy certain, like, you can't use the same, what is it called? Cord for every different size needles. Every size, I think, has its own, like, cord. So it can get a little expensive, but they're really nice. So yeah, been knitting on that. And that's really all I've been knitting. Couple of things I got. This was I didn't get for Christmas, other than my advent calendar and something on Business U. I didn't really get any yarny, crafty stuff for Christmas. I don't know. I guess the people who buy me Christmas, there's not very many people, like my mom and my aunt. They don't really know what to get, I guess, so they don't. But anyway, this was in my advent calendar from Candy, and this is Dreams in Fiber. or sorry, Dreams in Color. And it's Jilly. And this is 100% superwash merino wool. And I'm hoping, it's nice, looking kind of purple on the screen, but it's blue. It's more blue. But I'm hoping that I have enough of this to do the border, a little I-cord border around my scrap yarn blanket. So I'll have that planned. This is another one of my favorites, Northbound Knitting. This is, color is Tragic. Very beautiful. It's like some browns and blues. Oof, that's very pretty. And I don't know what I'm gonna make with this. Maybe some socks, but maybe a hat or something. I don't know. Let's see. This whole thing here is full of yarn that I got from Candy. So I don't really have time to show you everything, but look at this one. This is Expression Fiber Arts. This one was really pretty. Some nice browns and caramels, chocolatey colors. Really like this one. It's like gray. It's like a blue-gray. There was lots. Lots and lots. So, I don't want, it'll take a lot of time to show you all that. But, also, here, if you were watching the Vlogmas, I had another advent calendar, and it was Harry Potter stitch markers, and I had such a blast with those too. What I'll do is take a picture to show you them, and put them at the end, because it'll take me, this video would be so long if I showed you all of them. And it's really hard to show them because they move and wiggle. But I went to the post office yesterday to put something in the mail. I currently have all my winter / holiday themed bags in the Etsy store. It's etsy.com/shop/2 and then DYE4 and then ARTS 2-4 arts. On Etsy, I have the holiday drawstring bags on sale. They're $15 at the moment, and that includes shipping. So I'm really not gonna make a whole lot on there, but I want to get them out. So those ones are in the shop for $15 plus whatever taxes is charged, but there's no shipping. But a very sweet person sent me this. I'm not gonna say their name because I didn't get permission, but I thanked them on Instagram. But I love this card. Look how beautiful, with a sweet note inside. And then it had a sweet Christmas card. I love Christmas cards. So, it had some mini skeins in there. Oh, they're all labeled. Uh-oh, I gotta hurry. My battery's gonna die soon. So that's really fun. She also had a full skein of this yarn. It's just, I don't know how to say it. It's 100% wool. I'm wondering, maybe I can try to do some dyeing with this. It's natural color, so that might be fun to try to experiment with that. But sometimes you just need this color. It's 100% virgin wool. So, and then she sent me these. There's 3 of these cakes. And it's also a brand I'm not familiar with. Designer Homespun Tweeds. Made in England. It's 100 grams. Pure new wool. Moth proofed. Dry cleaning recommended. It just has a lot number. Ooh. So yeah, that'll be fun to find something to knit up with that. or crochet or something. So, thank you. I love the colors, blues, and it's got speckles in there. It's going to be fun. But thank you so much. That was a sweet surprise in the mailbox. I had no idea it was coming. I just went to the mailbox or the post office to check or to send some stuff, and I was like, well, let me check it while I'm in there, because most of the time I just get a bunch of junk mail, but it fills up with junk. So yeah, I was super surprised. So thank you so much for sending me that. But yeah, I hope you are all doing really well. I hope you had a wonderful holiday season, whatever holiday you celebrate. I am super excited for a new year. 2019 was a great year for me. I'm just expecting 2020 to be even better. But I have a lot to do that I want to do before that day, before 2020, this new decade starts, and that is organizing this a little better, and I need to set up my new bullet journal, and I will probably do like a little flip through thing and kind of talk out like how I use a bullet journal, because I'm not super artsy. So most of the bullet journals you see on like YouTube and stuff, they're super creative. People make some beautiful art in their bullet journals, but I am not that. And I'm kind of lazy when it comes to that kind of stuff, but I use it every single day basically. So I'll show you that if you're interested. It always takes me, the first one of the new year takes me longest, because I have little things that I keep track of, or that I put in that's there I use all year, and those are in the front. So that takes me a little bit of time, but then once I get going, I don't spend a whole lot of time setting up a whole lot of fancy things in it. But anyway, I'll show a video. But I hope you all have a wonderful New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Stay safe. Don't drink and drive, if that's how you celebrate. And Diamond came back just in time to say goodbye. Say goodbye. Yeah. Ooh. You want to tell them goodbye? We'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so it's like nighttime now, and I forgot I have a giveaway, so I wanted to put that in here, just to tell you guys thank you for being so supportive and showing so much love. I wanted to give away the knit crate I got. This is a December knit crate, and I really like it, but I think you guys would like it too. So you get 2 skeins of this beautiful yarn. I'm gonna be suspending my knit crate subscription for now, so I won't be getting another one. And the dryer may alarm in a minute if you hear a road noise. But this is it. Vitalana Lofty DK. The colorway is Mistletoe. And it's this beautiful green, it's almost like it's chain plied, but it's like green and white. It's like a minty green almost, pale minty green. I don't know how to describe it. It's there. And it's 48% merino wool, 20% baby alpaca, and 32% organic cotton. It's DK weight. There's 274 yards. So you're going to get both of these. It's super soft, but it's just to tell you guys Merry Christmas and I love you, and show a little bit of, you guys just really have made Christmas nice this year. So thank you so much. And all you need to do is comment below on, what do I want you to say? Just comment below. Don't say giveaway or anything like that, but tell me what was your favorite gift that you got for Christmas that's crafty related, or what gift that you wish you would have gotten, or what gift are you going to get yourself with your gift card or whatever. That's kind of crafty related, nitty related, yarn, whatever. Yeah, I think that'll be a lot of fun. And then I will draw for a winner and get this sent out to you next time of podcast. So yeah. Hope you're all having a good day, and we'll see you later.